Hotel. Thanks for everybody for tuning in. Thanks for everybody for tuning in. Give y'all a second. Give y'all a second to get in here and get y'all bearings. Read the title. Meditate on the title. Think about the title. Uh, I'm not gonna keep y'all too long. We're gonna hit this and get off of it. Did Texas City Mayor Dedrick Johnson weaponize police against citizens to violate rights? This is a very serious topic. It's not a joke. It's not a game. Anybody that have been watching me, anybody that have been following me, you recognize the avatar that I'm using. That's actually from my book, Big Game Hunting. Now, I told you guys that it was about to get real interesting with my book, Big Game Hunting, with the events described in my book, Big Game Hunting. It's going to get real interesting, and it has. So we're going to lay this out the right way, family. We're not going to waste any time. Did Texas City Mayor Dedrick Johnson weaponize police against citizens to violate rights? First of all, we have to ask ourselves, why would I think that it's a possibility that the Texas City Mayor would weaponize police to do anything? So I'm going to show y'all a video that was posted by Wayne Dosfino. And I want you guys to pay attention to the claims that he makes in this video. And I want you to pay attention to the evidence that he presents in this video. And I'm not going to tell you what he's about to say because I don't want to taint your opinion of it. I'm going to let him say what he's going to say, and then we're going to talk about it. So let's get this share screen up so you guys can see why uh why I believe the Texas City Mayor Dedrick Johnson, would weaponize police against citizens to the end of violating their rights. Man, this is serious. This is serious, family. Check this out.
The Mistletoe Gala is becoming a holiday tradition down in Texas City. It's not a government event, it's the mayor's private company, Dedrick Johnson Productions, that puts it on. And it benefits charity. That's nice. I wasn't invited last Christmas. Darn. But my buddy, Houston Mayor Sylvester Turner, he drove down to the marquee at the mainland to join the fun on Christmas Eve. Here he is chatting it up with Mayor Johnson and Johnson's party buddy, Dennis Harris, promoted to assistant fire chief down there despite an ongoing perjury investigation, and complaints that Harris helped the mayor illegally tear down the historic auditorium of a school on property owned by descendants of freed slaves. You got to admit Mayor Johnson made quite the rock star entrance at this year's party. Take a look at the guy to the left of him. He's part of the mayor's security detail. Yes, apparently the mayor of the 70th largest city in Texas now thinks he needs protection when he goes to a Christmas party. In fact,
Y'all heard that? That guy was part of the mayor of Texas City, was part of his personal security detail. So we're talking about personal security detail. Okay, let's continue.
70th largest city in Texas now thinks he needs protection when he goes to a Christmas party. In fact, we were surprised to learn that Texas City has an entire dignitary protection unit, 15 officers. And on that Christmas Eve Saturday, the city tells us that 6 of their dignitary protection officers were working. 2 even claimed overtime as part of the mayor's party detail.
Did y'all hear that? Let me just go back. Let me go back. Listen to this. Listen carefully.
This party. In fact, we were surprised to learn that Texas City has an entire dignitary protection unit, 15 officers. And on that Christmas Eve Saturday, the city tells us that 6 of their dignitary protection officers were working. 2 even claimed overtime as part of the mayor's party detail.
So in the city of Texas City, you have the mayor of Texas City who has something that's known as the Dignitary Protection Unit. Dignitary Protection Unit, which consists of 15 different officers. Some of them have logged overtime hours, obviously protecting the dignitary. And some events that this Dignitary Protection Unit protects the mayor at is this Christmas gala. Imagine that. Texas City police officers being a part of this bodyguard security team, this Dignitary Protection Unit, 15 officers of Mayor Johnson, protecting him protecting him from who, from what, definitely needs to be answered. Protecting him from who, from what? And have they just been really wasting taxpayer dollars? And how does this have anything to do with big game hunting? If it has anything to do with big game hunting, let's continue. We're gonna make it make sense. Stick with me.
You don't see those plainclothes cops on the dance floor, and the Texas City Police Department can't explain what so many officers who could be on the streets patrolling are doing instead. We documented 460 diplomatic protection hours in just 1 year.
460 hours. Come on, man. Come on.
Rock star entrance at this year's party. Take a look at the guy to the left of him. He's part of the mayor's security detail. Yes, apparently the mayor of the 70th largest city in Texas now thinks he needs protection when he goes to a Christmas party. In fact, we were surprised to learn that Texas City has an entire dignitary protection unit, 15 officers. And on that Christmas Eve Saturday, the city tells us that 6 of their dignitary protection officers were working. 2 even claimed overtime as part of the mayor's party detail. We don't see those plainclothes cops on the dance floor, and the Texas City Police Department can't explain what so many officers who could be on the streets patrolling are doing instead. We documented 460 diplomatic protection hours in just 1 year. Only 88 hours tell us they were protecting the mayor for sure. But when we asked who else needed protection, we got a list of council members, and we're told to contact each one of them to find out what events taxpayers were paying to protect them at. That's accountability. Is this about security or about status? Wiley, Texas is a little bit bigger than Texas City, the 68th biggest city, in fact. How many dignitary protection officers do they have? They told us none.
Neither, let's call the whole thing off.
We can't call this investigation off, Mayor, because there's so much more to talk about. Not just how much unneeded security politicians like you think they're entitled to, but what those protectors of the dignitaries are. Do they have?
I want y'all to find out. With me.
Year. Only 8.
Hold on for just a second.
88 hours tell us they were protecting the mayor for sure. But
I have to look something up. I want y'all to look at something, man. Now, I'm just noticing this. I swear to you, I'm just noticing this, so I'm going to have to look into this. But at this part of the video where he's talking about the hours that this dignitary thing has, that these dignitaries have logged, look at this where it says Thursday, 1/13/22 showboat. I wonder if that's the exact date that me and my brother were kicked out of the showboat by the mayor. Is this I gotta look this up, family. This may be direct evidence right here on the screen. Right here on the screen that this dignitary protection thing was in effect. Wow. When my brother and I were kicked out of the showboat. I didn't even see this before I started the video. So I apologize. But I'm pulling some stuff up on my phone. Matter of fact, y'all just hold that, put a pin in that. I'm gonna let y'all see this one more time bear with me, family, because the lid probably finna get blown off of it better than I thought.
He's part of the mayor's security detail. Yes, apparently the mayor of the 70th largest city in Texas now thinks he needs protection when he goes to a Christmas party. In fact, we were surprised to learn that Texas City has an entire dignitary protection unit, 15 officers. And on that Christmas Eve Saturday, the city tells us that 6 of their dignitary protection officers were working. 2 even claimed overtime as part of the mayor's party detail. We don't see those plainclothes cops on the dance floor, and the Texas City Police Department can't explain what so many officers who could be on the streets patrolling are doing instead. We documented 460 diplomatic protection hours in just 1 year. Only 88 hours tell us they were protecting the mayor for sure.
So look, family, check this out, family. Right here in the left of the YouTube screen, where my cursor is moving, where the dates are in the left-hand column of the spreadsheet or whatever that's scrolling across. You see what it says Thursday 1/13/22, Thursday 1/13/22, and it has some times logged in. Now I'm not 100% sure because I'm just now paying attention to this, but you see how it says DPD Showboat. I'm not sure, but the event that I'm about to talk about with me and my brother happened around this date at the Showboat. So this might be proof positive that this dignitary protection unit was in full effect at the Showboat. Because what y'all have just seen, family, what you have just seen, that is clear that for some reason the mayor of Texas City is utilizing cops, right, as his personal dignitary protection unit. And he has 15 cops on the he has 15 cops that are part of this unit. Now I'm going to show you guys when I believe this unit was used against my brother and I. I'm going to show you guys when I believe this unit was used against my brother and I, and I'm going to show you. Oh man, that's crazy that I just saw that date. I'm telling you guys, I almost want to just stop this video and call my brother right now, but I'm gonna finish this real quick. Oh man, wow, we got him, family. Oh man, we might got him. I have to examine what I just saw and make sure that it means what I think it means. You know, in this game, you don't want to jump to conclusions, but it looks like I have just discovered proof positive that the mayor used that dignitary protection unit against us to violate our rights. Look like I have the proof right there. Man, somebody might be going to jail. Look, check this out, family. This is body cam footage from the night at the Showboat that I'm talking about. Now, what was odd about this night is there seemed to be an unusual amount of police officers here. And after everyone was in the building and seated, that's when the mayor, who's standing up at the podium now, that's when he came in. And he came in with police officers walking alongside of him, just like in that video that you just seen by Wayne Dosfino. You saw Dedrick Johnson walking through the party with the security on his side like that. They walked him into this Showboat meeting the exact same way. So I'm going to hit play, and this is going to play for a while before it actually starts moving. But what you're going to see is the cop that I'm circling with my mouse on the right-hand side that's leaned up against the window. You're going to see him get a message. Somebody's going to send him a message on his phone. He's going to look at his phone, and then he's going to proceed to engage my brother and my brother and I. And I'm sitting right next to my brother. And I believe that this is an operation put forth by the Dignitary Protection Unit to keep us from talking. So you see the cop, he's looking down at his phone right now. You saw him looking down? And he's putting his phone back in his pocket, and he's off the glass. Boom. There we go. And then the other cop that's back here, who's by the camera we're watching.
Did you know about this book that also are the claims made about you in the book true?
Okay. You heard the mayor say do you know about this book, and are the claims in the book made about you true? Now, that possibly could be a cue as well, because we're in there to talk to them about the book Big Game Hunting by Matthew Daniels, which documents corruption. And this is quite possibly an operation to silence us and violate our rights and not let us address the corruption. Right? Not allow us to address the corruption. So as soon as the mayor, as the last question of the night, is reading my question, asking him, is the things that I say about him in my book, Big Game Hunting, true? The officers are approaching us to kick us out.
Did you know about this book that also are the claims made about you in the book true? Well, I've never read.
Now, look, you see to the left, where my mouse is at, it's a guy, bald-headed white guy with a shirt on, a gray shirt that says freedom. Right here, with a flag, and it says freedom. This guy is a cop. He has handcuffs on. He has handcuffs on the back of his pants, but he's dressed in regular clothes, undercover. Undercover cop. Right here. And notice where he's sitting. That's me. Right here, with bald head, black jacket, gray sweats. That's me. My brother is right next to me. Look at what his undercover is sitting, directly across from me and my brother. And now that we know that the mayor who's standing up on stage has a 15-man dignitary protection unit who it appears was working the night of the showboat, which it appears was working the night of the showboat, boom, we get kicked out.
So I don't know if the claims are true, but that's all I can say about that. But thank you all very much for coming tonight. I want to tell you all that next month, on February 10th, we will have this again, community conversations, February the 10th next month, and that will be in College of the Mainland. Thank you very much. College of the Mainland.
See, I have the book Big Game Hunting in my hand, right there. That's the book, Big Game Hunting. They didn't want to address that book. They're not going to address that book.
Ballroom, the little event center, which is going to be somewhere on the south side of campus.
Get your coat. Hold on. Don't touch it, brother. Because you crack it on my back. That's assault, bro. That's assault. I'm like, no. You cutting on my back. That's assault. No, that's not mine.
Can I ask you why?
You see, I'm asking them why. And notice in the top right-hand corner, the date, 1/13/2022. 1/13/2022. 18/13/17. 18 is Army time for 6 p.m. So 6 p.m. 6/13 on January the 13th, 2022. Now, when I ask him, what is the official reason that you're kicking us out? He said disrupting a public meeting. But we have all the video evidence to show that we did not disrupt the public meeting. And remember what I just showed y'all on that Wayne Dosafino thing? That date was 1/13/2022, and it says showboat. Now, I have to verify. But I believe you guys have just witnessed when I witnessed evidence that the dignitary protection unit was in effect when me and my brother were illegally kicked out of this public meeting at the showboat because we were trying to talk about the book Big Game Hunting and Corruption. So when you see the title of this video, did the mayor of Tech City, Dedrick Johnson, weaponize the police of Texas City against citizens to violate their rights?
Ballroom, the little event center, which is going to be somewhere on the south side of campus.
Get your coat. Hold on. Don't touch it, brother. You crack it on my back. That's assault, bro. That's assault. I'm like, no.
Okay, real quick, did y'all hear what my brother said? Nah, that's not mine. That was in there. That was in there. Listen again. Listen what my brother says. Nah, that's not mine. That was in there. That was in there. You heard him? I'm gonna go back a little further. Okay, he's saying no, that ain't mine, because that guy that I showed you earlier, who I said had the cop in the plain clothes with the bald head and the shirt that said freedom with the flag, that guy was a cop. And so when this situation took place and we were all walking outside, apparently I believe he is part of this dignitary protection unit as well, because he got up and he picked up a pen from off the ground. Now they handed out pens so everybody could write their questions on the index card. And so he picked up that pen and was acting like he was bringing it to my brother, like saying, "Oh, here, you forgot your pen." But that pen thing, now that we know that he was a cop, that was a ruse, a trick. That was something to give him an excuse to follow us outside. So if anything was taking place outside physically, he could get involved and haul us off to jail or beat us or kill us or anything like that. You know, that's what he was coming out there for. But he pretended to be coming out there for the pen and just exposed himself.
Can I ask you why? So disrupting the public meeting, that's real.
Let me get you. This the one that hit me on my back. This one that soft on my back. I'm finna go file that song on you, brother, for touching me in that place.
Y'all have a good evening. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Look. Hold on. You can see him walking back to his seat. Okay, right here. That's the bald guy with the freedom shirt and the flag. Now he's coming back in because we've walked out. Remember I told you he came and pretended like he was bringing the pen. You see? Okay, let's get up out of there. All right, let's get up out of there. Okay, so you guys seen it for yourself. Y'all saw the date on that. Y'all saw the date on that. Y'all saw the date on that, man. January the 3rd, 2022. Now watch this, and then I'm gonna get up off here, man. I'll be trying not to get on here and hold y'all forever, man, but it seems like time just get to flying when I it seemed like before I know it, 30 minutes. Excuse me. Before I know it, 30 minutes is gone. But let me share my screen one more time. Okay, look. Thursday, off to in the left-hand column where it has the dates. Thursday, 1/13/22, DPD Showboat. 6 p.m., 7:30 p.m. When did the altercation happen, family? Remember it said 1813, 1613. You see? You see? So it definitely, and then this meeting at wait a minute. Okay, look. Oh man. It says at 110, I hate this scrolling, but it says at 110 at the very top, it's getting kind of like cut off. Meeting with Captain Cravens in regards to dignitary protection detailed plans for this week. So they had to be planning their thing then, right here at the Showboat. Talking about what they were going to do at the Showboat. They had already planned it. And mind you, Captain Cravens, he was there at the Showboat. Wow. So what I'm going to do, family, I'm gonna let you guys decide for yourselves, and I'm gonna leave that there for now. The Tech City Mayor Dedrick Johnson weaponized police against citizens to violate rights. Man, it's about to get ugly, family. Wow, it's about to get ugly. Hey, but y'all just chew on that, and y'all know how core figures get down. Y'all know how Matthew Daniels get down. This is just the appetizer. I'm about to work magic with this. I'm out. Hotel.